Everyday benefits of meditation. I used to always Google benefits of meditation when I needed inspiration, but all the articles have the same, vague answers. I wrote up a list called from my journal of my personal experiences with the more specific daily benefits of meditation I've experienced, and thought I'd share to remind everyone that it really is worth it to start meditating, get back to it if you've stopped, or just to keep going. Easier to talk. Not meditating, I'm pretty shy, so this is huge. I often freeze up, trip over my words, or get nervous and talk too fast when talking to people. Meditating, I find my words flow smoothly, I'll just spontaneously talk or add to the conversation without overanalyzing and freaking myself out about whether or not I'm saying the right thing and what people are thinking of me. Quick to understand and respond, appear more quick and intelligent. More childlike. Not meditating, get bogged down in the day-to-day difficulty of being a boring, jaded adult. Meditating, I get more playful, silly, smiley, curious. More likely to turn boring chores or responsibilities into an enjoyable game. Less guilt in doing things just for fun. Life becomes less of a slog and more of a game to explore and play with the opportunity for silly jokes and mischief. Confidence. Not meditating, hesitant, unsure of self, confused, feeling inferior. Submissive, passive. Meditating, best described as the sensation that I hold my own. I feel a kind of power, a trust in my own undeniable dignity as a human being, equally as precious and important as every other person. At work I act like a peer of my boss in how we interact, we're all just people after all. Instead of being submissive, and his valuation of me and my work increases. Socially I feel less jealous of others, they're doing their thing and I'm doing my thing and that's cool. Sensation of rest. Not meditating, mind is crazy with half-thoughts, noisy and jabbering away. A sense of stress and urgency even if I'm ostensibly relaxing. Meditating, a sense of resting in stillness. A relaxed, light, open mind. Ability to look at what's in front of you and just see it, instead of papering over the reality with words, invented problems, and judgments. Language. Not meditating, say the same things over and over again, using cliché formulations and phrases. Difficulty understanding another language. Meditating, meditation seems to have a particularly strong effect on language for me. I speak more fluidly, and I use more complex and larger words perfectly which I forgot I'd even known. My speech has more variation and ingenuity, I coin new strange phrases and ways of describing things that people comment on. Less procrastination. Not meditating, put off doing little things, paying bills, laundry, texting someone back, etc. A mind supplies so many reasons not to do it now. Meditating seems to just cut that procrastination loop of thought completely sometimes. A small task is small. I just jump up and do it, without even letting my brain get started on all the reasons I shouldn't do it. Desire to clean plus organize. Not meditating, really messy. Clutter and dishes and stuff everywhere. Can't find anything. Meditating, very often have a strong desire to clean, organize, and put everything in order after meditating. Meditating is in a way like cleaning and organizing the mind. The internal sense of order makes me want to have external order. Or maybe for once I'm just actually paying attention to my environment instead of locked in my head. Clear space equals clear mind. Sleep. Not meditating, trouble falling asleep at night because of racing thoughts. Shallow sleep. Trouble getting up in the morning, lying in bed, not wanting to get up and face the day, drifting in and out of sleep. Meditating, easier to fall asleep at night, especially if using breathing, relaxation techniques. Deeper sleep, wake up feeling more well-rested. Easier to get right out of bed and jump into the day. Social and personal magnetism. Not meditating, shy, loner, too lazy to stay in contact, nervous around others. Closed off to new people. Meditating, often after meditating will feel strong spontaneous desire to text, Talk to, or hang out with friends. Communicate with friends who live elsewhere or haven't talked to in a while. Tell my parents I love them. Have email, FB message, and text conversations that are ongoing and friendly, rather than letting those things drop. Able to make new friends. I find I subtly develop a kind of personal magnetism that draws people to me, an open friendliness that people immediately pick up on. More likely to have little conversations with strangers or acquaintances that aren't the same awkward chit-chat. I feel that people are attracted to me, in that they want to be near me, talk to me, and trust me. It's probably a function of the increased attention and focus that meditation builds. People can sense that you really see them, really listen to them, really think they're real. Remember dreams and lucid dreaming. Not meditating, rarely, never remember dreams. Meditating, dreams are remembered intensely, multiple a night, rich in fantastical imagery. Dreams tend to be interesting/positive/symbolic. Easier to lucid dream. When meditating you are constantly reminding yourself to be conscious throughout the day, and so it becomes a habit that continues into your dreams. You'll be in a dream and remember to become conscious, out of habit, and then realize, oh shit, I'm in a dream. Efficiency. Not meditating, things take a long time, I get bogged down in minutia. Meditating, I become very efficient. Things at work can take me half the time they took before. More able to see the big picture and sort out what's important and what's not. Able to use the present to set myself up for success in the future. Can work quite quickly with fewer mistakes because of greater focus, energy, stamina. Music. Not meditating, half listen to the same songs. Listen to less new music as I get older. Meditating, music in particular becomes very alive and meaningful, the way it used to feel when I was younger. Like I can feel every note. I listen to new genres and bands, discover new music that I love. It's similar to listening to music on new weed, but without the other impairing effects. Childhood dreams return. Not meditating, listen to what society, others tell me I should do and how I should live my life. Caught up in the cycle of work and going out, stuck in the same old habits. Meditating, again, spontaneously, my childhood dreams will float to the surface of my mind. They contain a certain wisdom. When I was younger, I never really imagined that so much of my future life would be spent in dark bars drinking with people I only kind of like. Is this how I want to live my life? I remember my images of my future life I dreamed of, my creative ambitions. Though many of them in their pure, extreme form are unrealistic, I'm probably not going to live in a treehouse. They contain a lot of information about how to reorient my life to be more in line with my deep desires. I go out into nature more, I buy plants for my apartment. The little things make a big difference. When we're kids we know that it's our fucking life and we can do whatever we want with it. As an adult, after meditating, I remember it's in my power to fulfill those wishes and dreams in many ways. More adventurous. Not meditating, do the same thing every day. Locked in habit. Meditating, ideas for adventurous, little spontaneous things to do, deviations from the daily rut will jump into my head and I'll be more likely to act on them. This expands my world and enriches my daily reality. Visual thinking. Not meditating, hung up on words, chains of reasoning, pros and cons lists, the confusion of too much information to make sense of. Meditating, this is one of the most useful and most wonderfully mysterious of the effects of meditation I've noticed recently. I'm suddenly more able to think in images. While meditating or while going about my day, an image will appear to me, and I'll instantly know it's a visual metaphor for some problem in my life or meaningful description in image form of a complex situation I'm trying to grasp. You don't have to do an hour a day to feel the changes. It's really helped me to recognize and write down these little changes I myself felt in my everyday reality, even when I was doing just 10 minutes every once in a while. A great motivating tool. Meditation can make you confident, childlike, fluent, rested, centered, efficient, effective, organized, dream vividly, create rather than consume, drink less, Draw people to you, be more social, enjoy music, think long-term, remember your childhood dreams, reason visually, and be adventurous.